You know what sounds good? How Sweet the Sound. We want to talk to Donald Lawrence, a gospel music songwriter, and Gabrielle Union. They are in search of the best choir in the country. I don't know if they're going to find it here.
I love a good choir. And thank you for being with us both.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So what's the criteria for America's best choir? What does it take? Does it take necessarily the best voices, or is there a backstory that you're looking for too?
Well, you know, being a choir master myself, it definitely takes, you got to start with being able to sing. The tone quality, what we say, the wow factor, being able to hit the stage and demand the audience and make the audience come to you and come to your sofa and listen to you. I think that's a lot to do with it. But also definitely just having that spirit that when they open their mouth, you feel just chill bumps, something just goes down your spine. You know?
I've heard choirs that are like that. You know, one time at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York, and it was just incredible. Now let's talk about you, Gabrielle. You have been involved in acting for so many years. You played soccer, I know. Talk about your relationship to this effort to find America's best choir.
Well, you know, I've always sort of been obsessed with things I don't do well, and singing would be one of those things. So, you know, as a kid, you know, always, you know, being in church, watching the choir, sort of wishing and hoping now to be able to be a part of a show that showcases those unsung heroes in the church that you know, bust their tails, you know, week in and week out, and don't always get as much praise and attention as they should, and to be a part of a show where, you know, all of those people and all of their hard work is really celebrated. I jumped at the chance.
Well, as we mentioned, we're talking about this competition. We want to make sure our viewers know 11 choirs competing for $25,000 Saturday night in Atlanta. How can our viewers get caught up to date on what you guys have been doing? You guys, I'm sure you've got a website and people can find out more information.
Yes, you can go to www.howsweetthesound.com, and you can learn all about what's been going on and get caught up so you are ready for the big finale.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun to watch, yeah. And I can't imagine that any of them would.
It's been amazing.
Oh, goodness, I can only imagine.
And let's wrap up here, Gabrielle. You're a judge here. How do you judge when you're not, you say you're not skilled yourself, and I don't know if that's true or not, but how do you judge when you're not a singer?
Well, you know, luckily I'm surrounded by amazing talents. You know, with Donald as the host and Warren Sapp and Hezekiah Walker as the other judges, I'm going to look for the Hollywood. You know, I'm going to say, look, I need you to bring it. You know, and I hope they respond, honey, it's already been brought. I literally want to be so moved. I want to pull a Paula and fall out of my seat. So that's how I'm going to judge.
I think she's more musical than she really lets on that she is. I think that she's going to do a wonderful job and definitely bring to Hollywood. But also, I think she knows good music when she hears it, you know.
What's next for you, Gabrielle? Because I've been following your career for years. What's next for you professionally?
Next, we've got a movie called Cadillac Records that comes out December 5th. I'm sure you've heard Beyonce is playing Etta James. We've got Jeffrey Wright. We've got Columbus Short. We've got Mos Def. We've got Oscar winner Adrian Brody.
Incredible
cast. So definitely look forward, you know, to that film coming out December 5th.
All right. How Sweet the Sound, though. That's what you're working on now.
All right. We got a link
Thank
for our viewers on our website. Thanks to you both. Good luck on Saturday. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bring the Hollywood. I like it. Gotta bring that Hollywood. It's great.
I bet you she has a little more skills than she's letting out.
She is one of Hollywood's premier African-American actresses.
Very talented.
Love her.
All right, we're coming back with your news headlines of the day and checking your weather forecast as we head for the weekend.